Well, hello there friends. It has been a while since my last video and I actually got a Switch the other day. I was just holding it upside down. I am not used to it yet. And basically I got this yesterday and I realized that Switches only come in very gross colors. They come bright blue and bright red or dark, and we don't want that. We want a nice pastel pink, beautiful console that matches the rest of my belongings. And look, there are stickers, there are skins you can put on here that are cheaper and easier, but personally I feel like stickers look, they're cheaper, so they look cheaper. That's all we're gonna say about it. Like, if you compare a laptop that was silver, but I covered it in stickers to make it pink, with a laptop that just came pink. Come on, which one looks nicer? You want to say this one, right? So what I've gone and done is order replacement parts for pretty much most parts of the Switch. These are from Extreme Rate, which I never heard of because I have never done anything like this before. I have built my own PC, and that was complicated, but this is, I don't know, this feels a little scary because I'm going to be pulling apart a device that is already put together and already working, and I have to make sure I don't mess anything up. So I'm just gonna unbox this stuff and get going and wish me luck, because this is probably going to take me a very long time. If the lighting changes, if it looks like it's a different day, that's probably because it is.
Life right now is a movie. Yeah, wish the soundtrack was groovy. Too bad I'm frustrated, I'm moody. Yeah, just need a happy ever after. Guess this was kind of fun when it all started going down. Walking around in...
So we're up to the bit where I have to remove the screen, and I don't have a heat gun, so I'm just like holding the Switch over my heater. It's slowly working.
Watching TV all day and spending time inside the house. Said it is all gonna be over by the end of May, but here I am, a face mask every day. The way this year is turning out, a Michael Bay cliche. We used to see all this.
Alright, it has been several hours, but ta-da! My beautiful pink Switch. Now I still have to do the controllers, and I have 3 screws left over, but it turns on.
You and me are living in it, 'cause life right now is a movie. Yeah, wish the soundtrack was groovy. Too bad I'm frustrated, I'm moody. Yeah, just need a happy ever after. Can I speak to the director of life? Think he made a mistake with his design. This was supposed to be a comedy, not an apocalyptic tragedy. Everybody on the set is confused. This used to be fun, no, we're not amused. Casting the crew that meant to be removed. Yeah.
Seriously.
We used to see all this on Netflix, cheesy action flicks. Now you and me are living in it.
Look how beautiful it is. Oh my god. Now, the issue is the buttons I ordered aren't coming until next month, so I will be putting up with these original buttons until my white ones arrive, and then it is going to be even more beautiful than this. Yikes.
'Cause life right now is a movie. Yeah, wish the soundtrack was groovy. Too bad
talking, considering I haven't talked for the rest of the video. Oh my goodness, everything is falling out because I opened this in 2 different ways. Why did I do that? Alright, springs go here. I pulled them out kind of aggressively because I don't think I was supposed to pull them out. I was just supposed to use that spudge tool. So hopefully we can line this back up. This is the right one, yes. Oh, there we go, maybe? Oh, cool, it's clicking, beautiful. And then the most unfortunate thing is that this is still grey. And there's nothing I can do about it because that's what this plate is. Let me make sure. I also don't have replacements for this button. You would think that would come with the pink casing, but I don't see it. So we're just gonna cry that there is a black button on the back and move on. This now goes back on top. Okay, beautiful. God, this thing is so ugly here. Why? Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. Okay, that clicks. And we put in the final 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, and there's this one left over, which makes sense because I pulled one out of the spare bag, so that can go back in. Oh wait, we need to switch this back over to the 3-pronged one. I made the mistake when I was doing this. I didn't realize there was a difference between the 3 and the 4 because they're so tiny you can't really see. Yeah, they're so tiny, and so I was using the wrong one and I ended up stripping the thread of the screw, and it was so hard to get out, and it was like an actually important screw that had to come out for me to be able to continue. What I ended up doing was cutting a little bit of a rubber band and shoving it in the tiny little hole, and just like, it took me ages. It took me so long, but I did end up getting it, which was awesome. That clicks. I didn't press that, didn't do that. That clicks. This moves. That clicks. Those click. That clicks. Yay. Oh, look how pretty it is. Okay. At the moment, let's see what you guys prefer. Do you prefer the black buttons or the white buttons? Dun dun dun. I was really liking the black. Like, I thought it all worked well together, especially considering there's all these like dark accents and that you can't change. But now the white's on, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I love it. It really ties in the little joysticks. That is pretty annoying. Unfortunately, there's nothing that can be done about that. Yeah, but I'm gonna do this controller and then we'll be done and we can take like some close-ups. Okie dokies, here we have my finished pastel pink, beautiful Nintendo Switch. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys close up what it looked like, or what it looks like. So we'll start off with the back, and as you can see, almost everything has been replaced. Unfortunately, it either didn't come with the replacement buttons for this, or I misplaced them, which would not surprise me. I also did point out earlier that this is still grey, and it's pretty annoying. Like, it works, I guess, because there's like darkness here, but it's super annoying. And the reason why I couldn't change that is because this is actually part of the internal structure of the remotes. So it's unable to be changed. But apart from that, honestly, I'm loving it so much. These white buttons were definitely a beautiful addition. They just tie the joysticks together so well, and everything still works perfectly fine, perfectly normal. I also swapped these little buttons here because for some reason they were included. And yeah, honestly, it's just gorgeous. I am curious about the durability of the color. Because pastel pink and white are so light, obviously they are more susceptible to stains, and usually colors like this, start to become a bit yellowed because of general wear and tear, like with the sweat on our fingers and stuff. So I am curious to see whether these will stay white for long, because I did notice already after like just a week of use, I noticed the volume button. I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera, but it does have like a slight already orangey yellow tinge. Like I washed my hands. Come on, my hands are clean. Yeah, but it's already got discoloration. So that is interesting. But yeah, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It can be used just like any other switch. I also customized the dock. The dock faceplate now is white, which is beautiful. I won't bring it in because that means I have to unplug it and I cannot be bothered doing that. But yeah, it's super exciting and I'm really happy that it was an option to customize. And I do think it looks a lot better than putting a skin on. For example, I will show you my Vita. Now, this Vita actually is the pink edition, but I have this skin on top because I wanted the clouds. But when you compare the two, you really can tell the difference in quality of what a skin looks like versus what changing the actual faceplates look like. And I also had the option to get cat paw prints for these, but I figured I would go for like a nice Sakura theme. And oh, this is what I was talking about before. You can see the discoloration here. So I'm sure it will happen eventually, but hopefully not too soon. I just realized you also probably get my potato face in this video a couple times. So please just ignore that. For now, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I do understand it wasn't a tutorial or anything, but I do have the links for the tutorials that I followed on how to swap all of this out. So if you are interested in doing this yourself, please make sure to check the description links and you can follow along with them. But yeah, I really hope you just enjoyed this chill video and you enjoy the results. Let me know if you have done this to your Switch or if you plan to now that you've seen this video, because honestly, it wasn't that hard. It was pretty exciting. It was pretty fun, and I am so glad that I did it. So thank you guys once again, and I will see you in my next video, whenever that is. Bye!